Whoa, this is exciting. I'm pretty excited. I don't know what we're going to call this. I didn't come up with this, but I think they're going to call this Zemo Symbiotes or Symbiotes. Zombie, I don't know. But it's Zemo with the symbiotes. And the only reason why we're using Hydra Grenadier is to give Zemo the extra focus because Asgardians fall apart if Loki can't put the defense down and Hela then can't spread it. There is so much synergy between Zemo and Carnage, and then when you add the other two symbiotes, it just goes off bonkers. Turn 1 Zemo is going to go off, clear positive status effects, and destroy one of the undead Asgardians, Greg, fueling Carnage passive, giving turn meter to the other symbiotes. And then from there, the ability block that is put on Loki can be spread by Carnage, and from there you can just do whatever you want. Probably put ability block on Sif. I've got a bunch of matches recorded. We're gonna do a battle real quick. We'll go look at the kits and why it works, and then we'll look at some other footage because even I've got this match right here I've got recorded last night. This is the one that I've got a video file that I can play. But let's go into this match here, and we're just gonna go. So the first thing that's gonna happen is Zemo is gonna go first, and he's gonna AoE. And he's also going to strip away 3 positive effects. And we've got the extra focus from Hydra Grenadier there to make sure that that happens. And then there's going to be 30% turn meter going off instantly. Then Zemo's going to ability block Loki. And then he'll chain and put down speed down. And I'm hoping, look at that, AoE's down. Okay, so look at that. They all got 30% turn meter. So now Loki's right here. I'm going to do this. And this is going to chain around, right? And when it does chain around, it's going to put a lot of spread. And hopefully I'll hit the Greg again. If I hit the Greg again, then I get more turn meter. But if you look right now, Carnage is ready to go. And he's going to go right now before Loki regardless. So let's see what happens here. We got the ability block. Yeah, another Greg died. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread this ability block around. And actually, I'm just going to hope that they'll hit the Greg. If they hit the Greg again, then it's more turn meter for me, but it could go to Heimdall, it could go to Thor. We're gonna get smashed at one point by Thor, but Venom will have gone first, and Venom will give defense up to the team. Look at that. Look at that! All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna target Thor right here. I'm gonna use Symbiote Spider-Man's middle ability, and the reason why I'm gonna do that is just so that it splashes and hits the Greg, and then it extends the ability block on Loki and Thor. But basically, I'm doing it just because I know it'll hit the Greg. Let's go. Yes! Yes! Okay, so now I have 2 choices here. What I'm going to do just to, I don't know what I should do here, man. I'm going to ability block Sif just because I can ability block Hela or Sif. It doesn't really matter. But I'm going to ability block Sif, and that way she doesn't taunt. Okay, and I'm gonna make sure that Greg dies right here because I want to get the turn meter going. So let's do that. Didn't get the ability block. Didn't land because we're playing against probably 15s right now because this is a crazy war. First smash from Thor. Okay, I'm gonna target Greg right here with the basic attack, and then let the defense down run around them, which is fine. And then I'm going to put the heal block up right here and just stop some of this nonsense from going on. Here we go. And look at the turn meter keeps going. Look how much turn meter I have. And then rip Thor right here. Thor you're done with. Thor's done. All right. Actually, I'm going to stun before she can taunt. All right. So this is we're just going off right here. We're just going off. It's just going off. Now, this is where the problem would normally occur inside of war, is that we would have 2 Gregs out. They'd all be under stealth. Here's the thing, is that eventually Zemo will take a turn. And when Zemo takes a turn, he's going to clear that stealth. But it's going to take a minute. So this is where you'd almost like, oh, God, what's going to happen? But right here, we're also trying to get... Oh, I could go after Loki. There we go. All right, well, let's see if we can get... There we go. It's done. This match is over. And this was against, I believe, 15s. This was up against 15s. All right, so let's go into the kit for Zemo and take a look at why this works. True leader right here. Sees unspawn, gain charge, apply immunity for 1 turn, and offense up to 2 turns to self and Hydra. Fantastic. Now he's going to be He's going to have charge on turn 1, so he's gonna attack all enemies for 300% damage and minion enemies for 400% damage. Clear 3 positive effects and disrupt it on minions. Well, the minion part doesn't apply, but basically he's going to AoE clear positive effects. It's going to kill a Greg, and then we'll look at Carnage passive. And then on war offense, on enemy minion turn, apply 1A to put a maximum 3 yourself and adjacent allies. Now, these are minions. So when they're taking turns, they're minions. That's fantastic. Let's go take a look at Hela. The summon is a minion also. So whenever the minions take turns, the evasion is going to pop up on Venom and Carnage. Now, Symbiote Spider-Man has native dodge, so it's a little, you don't have to worry about him as much. You're mostly worried about keeping Carnage alive, is the main thing. And the reason why this whole thing works is because Carnage passive is giving them 30% speed bar when anybody falls below 25%. And so you're going to be killing the Gregs over and over and over and over again. And that's just going to give turn meter to all the symbiotes. It's going to be bonkers, crazy good. And yes, you're going to get minus 10% turn meter, but it doesn't matter because they're just going to pop off. And especially if you get the ability block off on Loki. Now, that's the reason why we're bringing in Hydra Grenadier, is because of his passive is going to give extra focus to him. That 30% extra focus might be useful. I'm not sure that he's needed, but this is important. And I just want to say this has worked against monster blitz teams here. These are all these are 15s. These aren't even 14s. These are 15s, which is crazy. That the combo just works so well. And this was taken from the stream the other night, which we're just going to watch. Again, turn one, they go. Look at that. Exploded. All the extra turn meter from Carnage. We're going to put the ability block on Loki. Now, in this one, I was able to kill Loki really early. Watch why that first battle is a little bit more important, because Loki stayed alive longer. We're attacking Venom, and then we should be able to spread the ability block. Look at that. We've got ability block on Hela and Thor. And so right here, I'm just going to extend the ability block, which I probably could have, and then kill the Loki. But typically, you're trying to also target, on that move right there, you're typically trying to also hit the AoE in an area where you can kill this Greg. So that's not optimal, but if I was to do it again, I probably would have targeted the Thor, and then that would have splashed the Greg, and then given the turn meter, because then they're gonna take turns. I put ability block. The whole team is ability blocked right now, and so this is just fantastic. And then once they're ability blocked, you could go. Now, the reason why they're taking turns over there is because I didn't target the Greg right away. But if I would have targeted the Greg, they wouldn't even be taking turns right now, which is absolutely amazing. And then we're going to go right here. We can just chain Thor. It hits the Greg. More turn meter. Fantastic. Now, Thor is going to come back and smash. But because there's going to be all that extra turn meter going to Venom will get defense up to the rest of the symbiotes earlier, so it's not going to be as big of a problem. And we're taking a monstrous smash right here from a 15-4. Of course, in war, they get different bonuses and things like that. So we don't even have to wait around for Zemo to go. I don't even know if Zemo is going to get a turn. I believe that we could just run just like this. Doing area effective damages and getting, anytime that they drop below 25%, we're going to be getting that extra turn meter, and this is going to affect the match. Now, if you do get into this situation where Hela is alive and there's like several Gregs on the field, the hope is that eventually Zemo will take a turn, clear 3 more positive effects, clear the stealth, and delete all the Gregs, and then the stealth will be gone, and they'll be able to focus fire on Loki, and then whatever, whoever you want to target at that point. But there's enough area AoEs from the symbiotes usually, so that you don't have to worry about them being under stealth anyways, and it shouldn't create a timeout situation. Let me know what you think of the team. I'm pretty excited, and as always, thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.